Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Lando Jr., but you may call me Lando, and I have just seen episode 2 of The Defenders. Of course, as we are seeing, this is a continuation of where the last episode left off. And if you guys had seen my last episode of episode 1 on my review, and I hope you did, because if you didn't, you know that I actually didn't mind it too much. I especially like the fact that there was some color scheme in this one. As stated, you know, Daredevil had red, and Jessica Jones had blue, and Luke Cage had yellow, and Iron Fist had green. This particular episode is still pretty good. The pace is still working out just fine. I like it. And I'm not feeling like I'm too overwhelmed, and I didn't feel like I'm going, all right, let's see them come together finally. Can we do this, please? No. They're actually focusing more on the story, and I like that. They're simply focusing more on everything that's happening. Some know, some don't. In this one, you are focusing more on the two characters of Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. These two characters who met up in one of the previous shows, who at no point meet up yet, at all. And yet, the story is more focused on those two than it was on Danny Rand and Matt Murdock. They're investigating just a little bit more, but they don't know what's happening. You got Jessica on one side who has no idea what's going on. There's something fishy happening, but she can't understand it. She can't pinpoint it, but she knows it's something weird. Meanwhile, you have Luke Cage, who is trying to figure out what the heck's going on in his neighborhood with these kids going around, taking jobs, and then they disappear or get killed off. So he's trying to figure that out. Both are unaware that there's something more to it, and yet both of them are running somewhat in the same parallel direction. You got Danny Rand, who is knowing that there's something going on with the hand. He's trying to infiltrate, but he doesn't know exactly what the big deal is or what the big picture could be or anything related to what Jessica Jones or Luke Cage had found out. Meanwhile, Matt Murdock, well, he has no idea what the hell's going on. As far as he knows, he's just trying to fight some bad guys, or at least would love to fight some bad guys, but he wanted to give up the cape and cowl, metaphorically speaking, and live a normal life as a lawyer. But he has no idea what's happening, he has no clue. But eventually they're gonna pull that guy in as well. The main villain of Alexandra is pretty standard-like villain, as I see. She's still in her ways, to say the least. And also Elektra in this show, she is being more of a pawn, it seems, but a very strong pawn. I don't even think there's such a thing as a strong pawn. My phone rang. To give you more livelihood. Elektra, as stated, like a strong pawn. More like I wouldn't call her a queen, maybe a bishop, maybe a knight. You know, she's not really the big deal, but she is moving around, and she's actually part of the team, at least an important factor from what I can see. I don't know exactly what the hand is up to, but we all know that they are the ones involved. That goes without saying. What they're trying to do and how they're trying to pull it off, I don't know. We'll find out as the episodes go on. But I really liked as the near the end, you got Luke Cage, who in the end meets Danny Rand. And Danny Rand and these two are having a little fight. Now the funny thing is, Danny Rand looked like a little 5-year-old trying to fight some, you know, some buff 18-year-old. Like, and Luke Cage is going, and then, of course, Danny Rand gives him the good old Iron Fist punch, which, you know, a 5-year-old probably would have taken a hammer and swung it at him when no one else was looking. That's the way I would have seen it. I don't know. That's the best way I would have figured it out. Does that even make sense? Shall we move on? Yeah, let's move on. At the very end, we have Jessica Jones, who, of course, encounters Matt Murdock. So, Jessica and Matt meet. Luke and Danny meet. But Danny and Matt have no idea who the hell they are. Two guys who are British, and they've not met. They don't know. They don't know. They haven't. But not yet. Not soon enough. Next episode, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna meet. All 4 of them are finally gonna unite as one and finally get the job done. And finally, we're gonna have ourselves a Defenders. I look forward to seeing what episode 3 has in store. In fact, just so you guys know, this will be the last time I'm gonna do an individual one. I know, 1 episode. You've only done 2 of these things, and now all of a sudden you're going to change this up a little bit? Yes, I am. In the next one, I'm going to talk about episodes 3 and 4 to quicken up the pace, because I don't want to just continue to do this, and by the time I'm done with it, Stranger Things has already appeared on Netflix, which I want to see so badly. But in the meantime, I'm glad you guys checked this out. I'm glad you guys watched it. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like on this page and the video as well. Leave a like on the video more so than the page. You want to subscribe to the page, which I hope you do if you haven't done so. Otherwise, more content to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, if you guys like the show, let me know what you think of this second episode. Leave a thought on the comments below. I'm gonna have to hire a cue card guy. Obviously, thank you guys so much for watching. More content to come. Until then, you guys take care, and as always,